had Royal Command performer Jimmy Rogers. Now most of his effects are real or eye poppers. He calls the first one the Schoolboys.
The Schoolboys. The first little boy goes to school quite good. The second little boy goes to school quite good. Two little boys go to school quite good. The third little boy, he plays truant. In the afternoon, there are 1, 2, 3 little boys at school. Which one had played truant? We'll try and find out. Number 1, number 2, 2 little boys at school. There they are, go to school. You see, the third little boy, he plays truant. In the afternoon, the headmaster still found 3 little boys at school. He wants to know who had played truant, so he watched it. Number 1, number 2, number 3. 3 little boys going to school. The first little boy went through the roof. The second little boy went through the side window. The third little boy, he played truant. In the afternoon, there were these 3 little boys back at school. Which one had played truant? The headmaster's real way. So he watched the first little boy going to school quite good. He saw the next little boy going to school quite good. The third little boy, he saw him play truant. He waited all day that day when he suddenly realised, of course, they were all on holiday. Marvellous, isn't it? Oh, by the way, that is the headmaster.
Jimmy Rogers, job cut, number 1. Take 1, sorry.
And now we're going to have Jimmy Rogers again. He's going to show that famous trick, the chop cut routine.
Let me introduce you to 1 or 2 articles rescued from the last party we had at home. Exactly what the party was about, I don't know. Father bought a new hat or something. Your little handkerchief used to belong to Granny. That's the aspidestus. That's Granddad's little marble. We don't use the wine glass for a moment. Let me put the little ball inside the cup, take it out again. Of course, it's not a trick at all. Oh no, this is really and truly a guessing game. All you do is to take the little ball out of the pot, and you've got to guess whether it's in the hand, in the pocket, or under the cup. It can be either way, you see, it doesn't matter. Most people guess it's under the cup, and they're right, that's where I lose my money. Put the little ball in the pot, take it out again. Marvellous, isn't it? How the man does it, I don't know. A lot of people don't believe I actually put it in the pot. I wouldn't assume it the world. Marvellous. There's a little ball, there's a little pot. Watch this very, very carefully. Gilly, gilly, passy, passy. Did you see that? What goes in must come out. There's the little ball. Now I'm going to place this little ball in the hand. Watch it very carefully. Just put it right in the hand. See, look, there it goes in the hand. Give a little squeeze, bang the hand just like that. And under there comes the little ball. I know what you were expecting. You thought it was going to be under the cup, didn't you? I wouldn't assume it the world. Watch it. There's the little ball. Put it round there, what's saying? Gilly, gilly, passy, passy, smack a hand, gilly, gilly. And once again, of course, it's under there. I shouldn't believe it. No, it's under the pot. The asbestos pot, the little ball, the little wine glass. Look, let's use Granny's handkerchief. Put the little ball over the wine glass. Now, gilly, gilly, passy, passy. The little ball now passes right through the silk into the glass. Isn't it marvellous? Wait a minute. Something's gone wrong. Mother told me there'd be nights like this. Anyhow, what does it matter? I know what we'll do. Oh! It's got stage fright, that's the trouble. Put the little ball in the pocket. Marvellous how the man does it. Watch it very carefully, will you? There's the little ball, you see. How the man does it, I don't know. Everybody thinks this is magic. There's no magic in that at all. As a matter of fact, when I say magic, it can be the cloth, it can be the silk. It isn't, it's the little ball. Take the little ball, put it in the pocket. I don't want it. Oh, look at that, would you believe it? Look, push it, gilly, gilly, passing, passing, gilly. There it is. Don't want that.
Take 5.
No, 6.
Action.
Jimmy Rogers, paper tearing, take 6.
And now, folks, we have Jimmy Rogers once more. He's going to show us that fabulous, humorous paper tearing effect.
Sammy Small was a quiet sort of chap, but always game for a caper. He'd always start on a folding log. When he'd done with his morning paper, he folded it up and he folded it down. He folded it this way, and he folded it that. Then he'd think of his granddad in the Boer War. As a captain, he wore a big hat. Now, when he won the war, Sam's granddad, it seems, became a bit of a liar. Got a gold medal presented to him by the Queen for squirting a hose on a fire. He used to tell Sam some harrowing tales of Sherwood Forest and how he robbed the rich to give to the poor, with Robin and his merry men. Now, when Robin was captured, Sam's granddad escaped, and he went to sea in a boat. He recited to Sam some sickening yarns, how he struggled to keep boat afloat. Got caught in a thunderstorm once, so he said, and the waves were leaping about. He wished he was back on dry land once again, because the ship was wet inside and out. Now he steered a course northwest to southeast and shouted below, let him rip. Somebody struck a great rock in the way and it took off the front of his ship. There was now else to do but to turn the ship round and get home as fast as he could. But another great rock got stuck in the way
and you'd do a bit more if you could.
Finished the end of his boat. Sam's granddad howled, and so did the wind, and it took off the top of his mast. Granddad had hung all his clothes out to dry, and he was shocked when he saw them pass by. And with only half a ship and no clothes at all, Sam's granddad was grievously hurt. Just imagine a ship without any ends, and a captain in that, but his shirt. There we are, the shirt. Oh, you know.
Action.
Jimmy Rogers, coin trick, take 1.
And now, folks, we have Jimmy Rogers once again, and he's going to show you a real gem in close-up coin magic.
Here's a little eye popper, a lid and a pillbox. And that's the box and that's the coin. We only use one coin. I place the coin in the box, put the lid on the box. Can you hear it? Marvellous, isn't it? All we do is to take the little box between the thumb and the finger, just an empty glass, place the little pillbox over the glass, go gilly gilly, what has happened? The coin goes right through the glass. How the man does it, I don't know. There's the box, there's the coin, there's the lid. We use this time not the box but a little card. I'm going to place the coin on the card. Place the card and the coin on the glass. We won't use the box, we use the lid. Watch. Gilly gilly, possy possy. Once again, there's the lid, there's the coin, there's the box. Place the box on the card, place the coin in the box. Place the whole thing on the glass, put the lid on, say gilly gilly, possy possy. There's the card, there's the coin, there's the glass, there's the box. Nothing in the box. Watch this very carefully. I'm going to place the coin inside the box. Nothing in the hands. Pick up the glass. Can you hear it? Marvellous, isn't it? Look, nothing in the hands at all. Yet there's the glass. We take the box, put it over the glass, we go gilly gilly. What happens? What happens is the coin goes right through the box. You want to know how he did it? Watch very carefully. Look, nothing inside, a little hole there, holes in it. Anyhow, that's the box. I'm going to shut the box up, put it there. There's the coin, watch. Put the coin in the hand, say gilly gilly, palsy palsy. If you didn't see it, watch it. Marvellous, isn't it?
Two.
No,
one, yeah.
On the second. Right, action.
Jimmy Rogers got a coin and a ring trick. Take one. And a rotten snap.
And now we have Jimmy Rogers once more, showing you that fantastic rope and ring trick. Well,
Just like you. Well, good evening, gentlemen and ladies. It's a lovely night tonight, isn't it? Spring evening, spring's coming in the air, and a few beers, which is nice magic. And I thought I'd like to cheer things up a bit by bringing something amusing into the topic tonight.
You come yourself.
Inflation.
say that, it's like...
Isn't inflation amusing? My goodness me. What about the price of magic? You're buying your tricks, are you? Tell what it costs these days, isn't it? I've really had to trim my budget, tighten my belt. I've cut my spending on my magic by 100% to 10 a week. So much so that I've decided to do magic, and tonight I'm going to show you how I've managed to really cut my budget. And I'm going to do a performance tonight. It's called Magic on a Shoestring. Here it is, somewhere in here. Now this, as you can see, is a perfectly ordinary black shoestring. Mind you, it is dyed red on one side and white on the other. Now, I say ordinary, I must go some little bit of laughs. But you can laugh if you like. Yeah. Thank you, mate. I say ordinary, but really this is a special shoelace because the black core, which is inside the white and red part, consists of antimatter. You don't believe me, do you? Yeah. Why don't you believe me? I'm going to try and prove it to you. Don't try not. You're all quiet. Stop speaking. We're going to tie a knot in the black part dyed red. It's the red one. And we're going to tie a knot in the black part dyed white. This is the white knot, and this is the black one. Now, where does the antimatter come in? Well, I'll show you. So the antimatter comes in because when you rub your hand down, you see rather miraculously, the knots change colour. We've now got a white knot in the red part, and a red knot in the white part. In case you didn't notice that, we'll try to change that again. Okay, so you see the knots have now changed back the other way. Okay, I haven't finished yet. Now get carried away. There's two ways of getting rid of these knots. The first one is a simple method of undoing it. The second one is a bit more involved. As it involves doing that. It's a simple matter of blowing. Miraculously. You might think that's clever, but it's all to do with the antimatter, you see, because this is the other part of the antimatter. This is, in fact, another black shoelace dyed red on this side and white on the other side. To show you that it works always, I'm going to tie a knot. Normally red knot. Can you see it? Can you all see that? Nice and tight. I'm going to join the ends up. This. Two red ones and two white ones. We join the white and the red one together. Let's just get this up. You blow hard enough that time. You see, now we find the two white ones that join together. It shows that antimatter really does work after all. A card trick. What else? Card trick. Pack of cards. I don't know if I can show this on the television properly, but I'll have to have someone to step forward. Well, I'll tell you what, if I flick through the cards, just say stop whenever you feel the need to say stop. You ready?
Mister.
Too fast, no.
Stop.
That's too fast. I'll go a bit slow.
Stop.
Do it once more. Ready? Once more.
Stop.
You can't take it apart. Yeah. I'll avert my gaze, gentlemen. Just show the hand. Seen it? Would you be kind of... Oh, what's it look? Oh. I'm looking at the television camera. I didn't see it. Does this really happen on the TV? Would you be kind of place that back in the pack? Little sharp. And Jim, would you be kind of to cut the cards for me? Just cut them once. Just very close. And we place them back in the case. Now this trick is in fact rather dangerous. Taking out a big insurance policy tonight. And because of it, I need a handkerchief for this. Now, it's a red handkerchief because it could be dangerous and there could be some blood spill. So, all those of a nervous disposition, please leave the room. Now, what I'm going to try and do, I need what I've got in here is in fact a razor. As you can see, an ordinary electric razor, which I use all the time. Right. Now, as you can see, it's an ordinary, standard Irish electric razor. And as you can turn the little knob on the top, and lo and behold, out comes the blade. Would you be careful enough Nigel, would you examine the blade for me? It looks pretty sharp, so I'm being a bit careless there. Ignore those red stains. That's
Really?
yeah. This has nothing to do with the trick. This is just to get the razor blade. Really. Thank you very much. It's a genuine razor blade.
Yeah.
Now what I'm going to try and do now, I'm going to try and plunge into this. Yeah, like that word, don't you? Plunge into this deck of cards, this razor blade, and locate it exactly next to the card that we chose. Now I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do it blindfold, I'm going to do it over the top of my head. This is where the danger comes in. Hence the red. So I'm going to hold this over my head like this. So I'll look on the TV and make sure I'm nearly... I'm going to try and plunge this into the... Hold your breath then. Or if we could have a roll of drums actually, if we had to... There you go. Oh, stand by for it. Am I actually lined up? Missed. Oh!
That's forward in your hand.
But I line up here. That's it. Here! Yes, I've plunged it right next to between two cards. I'll look at the top one, and it is the 5 of diamonds. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Am I right? Is it the 5?
No, okay.
Sorry? Wrong?
Wrong.
Oh. It's embarrassing. I better have another go, I suppose. Missed. Oh, you see where the danger comes in. 10 of spades.
No.
No? No. I've only one thing for it. Can I call in your assistance again? I'm going to try. This has never been done before on television, this by the way. And I've not only on television, I've never done it before. But you'll be hard to stand up. You might have to come. I'm going to give the cards a good shake. We're going to try and shake the razor blade so it moves through the deck, travels through the deck, and lands next to the very card you chose. Very hard to give the cards a big shake. Hold it. Nice big shake. Shake it hard. Right, now, you can be kind to just open the deck up, please, and tip the cards straight out onto the table. As hard as you can, that's right. What's this? Ah, one card.
Very good.
Is this the card you chose?
That's right.
I told you to make you laugh every time you say, well done. That's lovely, really done.
That was...
I said, what am I going to do? I had a word with Harry Barrett. He said, well, come over to my shop in Billericay and I'll sell you something which you can, in fact, can double your money up with. And what he did, he sold me this bag.